Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and today's video I'm going to be talking about how texting destroys attraction. So, the video is going to be focused on the dangers of texting, because most people are on their phone so much and connected to their phone so often it's almost like a part of them. You know, you guys have it on you all the time, and that's fine, but it can create problems in your romantic life. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I have some pointers and 2 emails to go through. One of the biggest mistakes that guys make in relationships is the way that they use their phones. And you have to understand that the phones are for setting dates only. The only way you're going to build attraction with a woman is in person. I see tons of bad advice online about how to use texting to create attraction and all this other garbage. Forget about that. That is only going to destroy any chance you have with a girl. Forget about using texting to get her attracted to you. You have to do it in person. You are a man. Spending time with her in person will create attraction. So let me get to these emails because these are pretty good and they're both related to this subject. The first email that I have is from Ted, and he says, "Hey Coach, I have a question about texting a girl. I'm okay at meeting a girl and sometimes getting a number. The problem is that I don't feel confident texting with her. I never know what to text to her about. Girls always seem to be interested in me at first and then get bored after a few weeks." Okay, so I'm glad that you can see that what you've been doing isn't working for you. That is key, because you're starting to see, I keep doing the same pattern and it's not working. Now, I'm not sure what your plan is here. It sounds like, you know, she's getting bored, or all the girls that you're texting with are getting bored. You're bored, and what that tells her is that you're not living an exciting, fun life. If you're just bored texting her all the time, that's not attractive. That's not fun, exciting, and romantic, and saying, you know, to her that, wow, this is a great guy, he's a great catch, he's got a great life. No, it's like saying he's, you know, boring and bored and he's easy to get a hold of, and there's just no fun in that for her. She's got a million guys like that chasing after her. And to give you a better idea of how to understand this, I want you to imagine a slot machine. Okay, slot machines are fun because there's always this excitement in how big of a prize you can win. And are you going to win? You're not going to win? And that's why people enjoy it so much. You might win a huge prize. You might win nothing. Or you might want to take a look at fishing, right? People love to fish. And one of the reasons they love it is the excitement of what you might catch. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what you're going to get. That's the thrill. You know what I mean? So, when you're a guy that's always available, always quick to respond, she can get a hold of you no problem. You're constantly checking in with her because you're anxious and you're afraid she's going to lose interest. She's always going to know that she can have you. Okay, so if you look at my 2 examples that I just gave, you would be in the way you're acting would be like a slot machine that will pay out every single time, but you only win a penny. Or you're guaranteed, if you're in the fishing example, you're guaranteed to catch a fish every time you cast your line, but you always catch a baby guppy. There's no excitement in either of those situations. And that would be the equivalent. You see? So stay off the phone. The goal is to get her out and have a great time in person, have a romantic night together, and use the phone for setting fun dates. Alright, let me get to the second email from a guy who calls himself Tiny Tim. I guess maybe Tim is like a really big dude and the joke is that they call him Tiny Tim. I don't know. Or maybe Tim's got other issues and he just likes to be upfront about them. I don't know. Good for you, Tim. So Tiny Tim says, "Hey Craig, first of all I wanted to thank you for all your great content. You are truly the man." Well, thank you, Tiny. Can I call you Tiny? He said, "I wanted your help because I had an issue with a girl I was texting. We had been texting for about a week. I made a joke and she took it the wrong way." That is never good. And this is why I tell you guys, stay off the phone unless you're setting a date. You can ruin things that quick. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to a girl this week about this very subject, and this is an absolutely stunning Filipino girl. I mean, just what dreams are made of, okay? She's gorgeous. And she was telling me about how this guy turned her off right away. And she actually screenshotted me the message that he sent her. They had matched on a dating app, and he said to her, this is a screenshot, he said, "Do you happen to be from Japan? Because I'd love to get in Japanties." I swear. And this was her last reply to him, and only reply to that. She said, "Sounds like you love sluts. We probably wouldn't work out." That was it. She didn't message him again. And I was laughing at it because I'm laughing like, I tell you guys, and these are real life examples. I mean, I really could pull up the phone right now and show you the screenshot. I would love to. Oh my gosh, I'm tempted to. I really am. I'm not going to do it. But believe me, I promise you. Alright, back to your situation, Tiny Tim. He said, "I apologized to the girl and she isn't replying back yet." Okay, so you guys have to understand, you can barely get any information from a text message. You don't get the tone of voice, the inflection. It's very, very easy to miscommunicate. And like if you text a girl like a joke like Tim did, she can take it the wrong way. And you may be trying to make a joke, but she thinks you're serious. Now she's upset, she's offended. You're not going to create attraction by texting through girls. You're only going to do that in person. Now, what would I do in your situation, Tim? Honestly, I would wait for her to text back. That's what I would do. If she didn't text me back, then I'd say, okay, forget it. Now, if you really want to try, I would suggest strongly waiting at least a week, probably a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks before I texted her again. I'd send her one text. That's it, just one. If she doesn't reply, move on. Now, if she does reply to that, ask her out within 3 to 4 text messages. Get a date set up, a definite date, definite time. Guys, stay off the phone. I know it's so tempting. You have the phone by your side all the time. It's so easy to want to communicate with them because that's like the time that we're living in. But I promise you, you're going to see much better results if you use the phone for just setting up dates and getting them out, spending time with them. That's how they're going to bond with you and connect with you and attach to you. So, if you want to get my help personally, you can go to my website, AskCraig.net, and sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I have Skype coaching, and I have email coaching options. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I have a lot of great content that I'm going to be putting out, and I don't want you guys to miss out. And I will talk with you soon.